Hi everyone, we're going to continue our work with argument today. Today we're going to start choosing our own topics. We've been working on some articles or some topics that I presented to you all. You're going to narrow that down now and choose your own topic. Starting with kind of a broad open window of which topic to use is kind of challenging. So today I'm going to go through how can you get down to a topic and give you some suggestions if you are stuck. So for today's assignment, what you're going to do is choose a topic and find an argumentative article to read on it, identify the argument that's being made, and choose which side of it that you're on. So the first question to ask yourself is, do you have an issue, a topic, a hobby that you're passionate about? If you do, that is a great place to start. Like I might do something about sports and talk about like a rule change that I'm really passionate about, or I might do something about schools and talk about like a teaching method that I'm passionate about and look for some kind of argument with that. If you have an argument topic, like whatever your topic is, if you type it right into Google, you will get articles that deal with that. So I might type in like, and this is one topic that I'll suggest as one of our options. Should students have homework? Like if I type that into Google, I'm going to get a bunch of argument articles. I can kind of click through a couple of them, see which one kind of works for me. So if you have that, that is an easy way into it. Next is looking at things that are going on in the country right now. Like this is an election year. There's a lot going on with politics. You can look into politics. Climate change has been something that's been kind of on the forefront. LGBTQ rights, gender and issues like that are ones that are kind of on the forefront of some political things going on. So those are all things that you can look into. So anything that's going on in the country right now, really just opening up any news source and scrolling through that page, there will be issues going on. You can pick one of those. And I will be providing, so we had the 5 articles from yesterday. You can't use those articles, but you can use any of those topics. And then you would just retype that topic into Google or something and choose a different article that would work with that. So you can definitely use those articles that I've already provided. Another way is to go to some opinion sites. All of these are listed in our assignment when you open it, but all of these have just a bunch of opinion articles and different topics that you can choose from. So you can go to one of these, click around, and see something that stands out. And if you're really stuck, you're like, I have no idea where to start, here's a couple more topics. So you kind of have 5 from yesterday, 5 here. So you have a pool of 10 topics to choose from if you're stuck and you don't necessarily want to choose. You can do that. First idea, do students have too much homework? Each of these I have an article attached. They are right in our course page. In the assignment, you can open up those links from there. Is cyber school a good option? All of us being cyber school people, teachers and students, that might be one to look at. These ones may show both sides are a little bit of critical. You can definitely look for, if you like any of these topics but not the article, you can look for a different article with it. Should students hold a job while they're in high school? Should college be free? Should schools go gender neutral? So I kind of rotated or revolved around school-related things because I'm a teacher, you're students. We deal with school a lot, and a lot of our things are in some way adjacent to schools, but you can take any of these topics and take them outside of school or do something different with them. So just some options if you are stuck what you're going to be looking at. You can definitely pick one of these topics. And I'm not going to ask you to do this yet, but I would definitely read with this in mind. If you have a piece that doesn't necessarily feel like it has a lot of this going on, you might want to pick a different article. So do they have some like good or interesting writing going on in there? Is it clear what the argument is? Do they address the opposition? I would say especially if they're not talking about the opposition, they don't say what the other side is, you might want to consider another one. But if you think it's a good article, if it's a good piece of writing, then you can stick with it. And also the idea of annotations. Again, you don't have to do this time through, but you might want to be taking some notes as you're thinking through because we'll come back and do some of this work with these topics. So again, for today's assignment, it's really just getting that topic chosen, getting an article for it, going through doing some reading. When you look at today's assignment, it'll ask you to go through and identify what that argument is because you'll need to know what are they arguing, which side am I on for some of the work we're going to do with it going forward.